Welcome to the Bishop Exchange. I'm John Bishop with my namesake Des Bishop, and we've got Bradley also in a cupboard somewhere in Liverpool. And this is the bonus episode
of the Bishop Exchange.
Yeah, we should have some special ding ding ding.
Yeah,
but I don't even know if we've got ding ding ding.
Can you get a like a slot machine sound effect, Brad, please?
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll put that in.
Listen, there's producers out there that could have done that on demand straight away.
Done it, and they would have thought of it. They would have said, "I'll produce it." So there you go.
No, that's a drum roll, bro. That's a drum roll. That's like we're about to now. Hold that drum roll. We're about to make a big announcement. Drum roll, please. Bradley fucked up, everybody. That's our big announcement. Now you're talking. Now
he's talking.
It's the bonus episode of the Bishop Exchange. Things get really silly around here. You can't find, can you not find like slot machine victory?
I will in the future, yeah, but like it's not there right now.
Oh, it's not right now. Okay,
it's not on his phone right now. All right, good. Looking at this, I do look like I'm in a boudoir, don't I?
You've just noticed that we're in our second episode of the boudoir.
Yeah. I don't know whether to move around.
Has anyone noticed my mother-in-law sort of moving around the back of my shot from time to time?
I have noticed your mother-in-law moving around, yeah.
Yeah, because we're getting Hannah's brother. Well, my brother-in-law, my sister-in-law, and their two children, my niece and nephew. Actually, I have a question before we get into the bonus.
Yeah.
Your nieces and nephews from the in-law side.
Yeah.
As John moves, did you feel the same connection to them as you did like the ones from the non-in-law side?
I don't know. I don't think I understand the question.
Okay, the question is basically you have your brother and your sister's kids, right?
Yeah.
They're your nieces and nephews, but also Mel.
Oh,
Melanie,
I see what you mean. Yeah. So it's difficult because Melanie's an only child.
So there you go.
Oh, no nieces and nephews from the other side. I mean, she's got a half brother and half sister now, but they haven't had kids yet.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'll care for them as much, no.
No, because for me, it's not so much that I don't care about the niece, my niece and nephew. It's just that it took me time to kind of get my head around the fact that they're my niece and nephew. And it also made me realize that because growing up as a kid, my Uncle Sal, my Uncle Joe, my Auntie Anna, to me, they were just as much my aunts and uncles as the quote unquote blood relation. I made no delineation.
Yeah.
But then when I suddenly had niece and nephew from my wife's side, suddenly I was like, I don't think Uncle Sal saw me the same way I saw him.
Yeah. So you're looking at...
I think that he did, but I think that he probably had the same journey that I had, which is like, it takes a bit of time to realize like, oh yeah, you're just as much the uncle, and that's the way it is.
That's the way it is. To them, they don't care, but now you've told the world that you don't care for them.
No, it took me a while to get. I guarantee you, if I'm feeling this way, I guarantee it's like a thing that like I never thought. You don't think about it until you're in that situation, and then you're like, oh shit, yeah, I'm their uncle. That's it.
Yeah.
You know, Uncle Sal was my uncle. I was never thinking like, oh, Uncle Sal is not my blood uncle. You know.
Mm.
God rest him, by the way. R.I.P. died 2 years ago. Great uncle, Uncle Sal. Italian.
Good guy.
My Aunt Mary married an Italian. And
imagine doing that, Des. Imagine marrying an Italian.
I married half of one, man. So we're going to have hairy kids. But anyway, I'm smooth
with
like a
Irish
dolphin.
Jeans, hairy ginger kids.
I'm smooth like a dolphin, bro. So,
right. So this is a bonus episode, isn't it? So
which means that the congregation drive the episode.
So go on, Des. Go on, Brad.
Brother Brad.
Drive
altar boy.
How are you, lads? Big fan of the podcast as well as Taskmaster. Just checking to see if number one, either of you have been asked to be on the show, and number two, if you were asked, would you be interested in taking part? Thanks.
Oh, that's interesting. That's the second time this week I've been asked about Taskmaster.
It's huge, bro.
Yeah.
It's a lot bigger than I realized. That's all I can say.
It's huge. It's massive. Do you remember
when
he started it?
Yeah, it's just fucking Alex Horn. Fucking,
I know. Alex
who I
Horn.
love, Alex, but it's just like I just never knew how big Taskmaster had
But
become.
remember when they started in Edinburgh, in the Edinburgh Festival?
Yeah, well, yeah, and the horn section and all that stuff.
Yeah, they used to do it, Bradley. They used to do it at the Edinburgh Festival. That's how it starts, just comics messing about late night and trying to get other comics to do stuff. And I don't think I ever did it. I have been asked to go on it, and it's just never been the right time or whatever. It's just not been available because you've got to do. It's not just like a one-off. You've got to be with.
You do like the full series, do you?
Yeah, you do. I don't know how long you do. You do a week or 2 weeks or something like that. But anyway, I've never done it. But I think they're great, and I think the show itself's great.
Well, I can tell you right now that I was a regular on the horns. I was a regular on the horn section, which was Alex Horn's like musical comedy show. We had the band and everything, and I've never been asked to do Taskmaster, and it hurts me a little bit. And if Alex is watching this, don't forget your mates from the OG days.
Yeah, don't forget Alex. You know.
Of course,
what I mean?
I'm kidding, by the way. But anyway, Joanne McNally was telling me that when she was touring the States, to her great surprise, a huge amount of the people that came to see her in America were Taskmaster fans. Taskmaster is international phenomenon.
Well, there you go.
The Taskmaster fans, they watch all the versions. They watch the Aussie version. They watch the Kiwi version. They're obsessed with Taskmaster. So, no, in answer to your question, my member of the congregation, I haven't been asked.
No,
but I definitely would.
Yeah, but what's great about it is it's a show that grew out of comedians messing about, and I love that.
Was either of you go on the Traces?
Oh, that's such a Bradley question.
What was the question, Bradley?
I said, was either of you go on the Traces?
I don't think I would.
So they've just done the celeb version. Has it come out yet? It's not come out yet.
It hasn't come out yet. No, the lineup's out.
Yeah, and I know quite a few people in the lineup, and I think the lineup's interesting, but it's not for me. I because I don't like lying to people.
Should we have another question?
Go on, then.
Let's go.
Hi, my name is Aaron, and I'm from Ireland, and I found a signed copy of John's DVD from the roller coaster tour from 2012 for €1 in CEX. And I was wondering, what is the weirdest thing that you've had to sign from a fan?
Well, I have to say, when I see DVDs of mine for sale for €1, it never hurts me. But when I see a signed one, it feels like there was a moment in that person's life where it really mattered. I really mattered to them, and now they're like, "Why the fuck did I care about that guy?"
Yeah,
you know.
Well,
I'd rather sell this for €1 than just throw it in the bin.
Just throw it in the bin. I'd rather discard it.
You're trying to get a return.
I'd rather profit. I'd rather profit off his signature. Yeah.
Anyway, so I feel like I've never had anything too crazy on the signing. You know,
have I told the story here about the tattoo?
Yeah, that's what it was. You told the story.
So
no, we did have that.
I think that's the weirdest thing. Being asked to sign someone's arm who then went and got it tattooed.
That's it. That is weird.
That is top level weird. And beyond that, what can be weirder apart from someone else's arm?
I've signed a few breasts in my time.
Have you?
I have, yeah. Just on no, with consent.
Of course. Of course.
I have a cat in my lap now, by the way.
Oh, nice.
So
that's an image. We've gone right from breast to a cat.
We call this one Cupid because she's actually like the most affectionate cat of all time. So
she's cute. I have a new theory that people who hate cats are misogynistic.
Wow.
Because cats are just so feminine. that's why people have a problem with them.
I do have a problem where I always call cats she and dogs he.
Yeah. This is
whether they're male or female. I definitely masculinize dogs and feminize cats.
I know, but also dogs have puppies and cats have pussies.
No, they have kittens.
Kittens, but it's that weird. It's the pussy weird. Yeah, like as soon as you pick the cat up, I was going to.
Yeah, where did the word pussycat come from?
I don't know. And I haven't moved from that to what it's become in common parlance. I have no idea.
I'm looking it up.
But this cat, while Bradley's looking it up, this cat like literally has to be pet. If this cat's not being pet, she's not happy.
Yeah, from the 17th century, puss or pussy was a pet name for a cat, likely roots from Dutch or German, possibly imitative of the sound that people use to call cats. You know, when people go,
like,
pss,
pss. Very good. There we go.
I mean, isn't it mad? Like in the 17th century, people go, pss, 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 and we've not got better.
Yeah. We've not
that's
well, no, because
the
it
most
works.
natural thing to do to a cat. And I go, pss, 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 pss.
Speak to the cat. It says late 1600s to 1700s. Pussy is slang for female genitalia because cats were seen as soft, warm, and feminine, metaphorically linked to women and sex. So I was right.
Wow.
They are misogynistic.
Oh, God.
Right, so there you go.
Right, do we have another question? Most
Let's
philosophical
go, baby.
one.
We're bonusing.
Hi, Zaddies.
Oh.
Okay, so I just turned 25 a couple months ago, and I feel like my mindset like completely changed. Like where I don't all I care about is like my career and wanting a family and wanting a really, really happy relationship. And I, even a year ago, didn't feel like that at all. And even like money, I don't spend money on like anything I used to. Like, I only want to spend it towards like my savings and like my goals and all this stuff. Is there like an age that you can remember where this happened for you, where your mentality like completely changed? Because this is like really new for me. I didn't even think I wanted a family a year ago. And now I'm like, totally down for it and ready to like be a mom and can see myself being a mom, which is like
She ran out of time.
Yeah.
What's her name?
I don't even have a name.
Well, you know that is what a brilliant question. Is there a moment?
Well, clearly you've answered your own question because clearly there is because it's happened for you.
Yeah. Well, it's happened for you. You were
Yeah,
the
I was
most single
45.
of single men. Yeah, but like you didn't live an adult's life.
No, but I was nearly married before, and there were times, particularly after my dad died, where I was like, really ready to have a kid. And so what I would say to her is, I think it's individualistic, but I also think that like it can come and go, like in your single era. But it's nice that you're feeling that now, and you should embrace it.
I think you should embrace it. I think it's a little bit of maturity. It's a little bit of the evolution of your own self-awareness of what you want, rather than following a crowd or going, okay, well, my mates are still doing this, so I'll carry on doing that. I think there's only positive in it, and it also comes down to if you're aligned with somebody else who happens to come into your orbit at that time, then it just feels a more natural thing to do. Do you know what I mean? If you meet somebody who you can start thinking, well, I'll settle down or we'll spend more time together, it becomes more normal then, doesn't it? I was married at 26. You know what I mean? I was a dad at 27. At 25, I was riding a bicycle back home from Australia. Things can
change fast.
Things can change fast, very fast.
But
what about you, Brad? What about you? You're the closest in age to the caller. You're looking for a house. You're settled.
I feel like there's a big within friendship groups. There's like a contagion. Like if one person gets pregnant, then they all tend to get pregnant. It's like we all now have to get pregnant because we can't just have one pregnant person in the group. And I'm dreading the day that happens in my friend group.
And you're not going to get pregnant.
I'm not going to get pregnant. So I'm going to have to then just become friends with younger girls.
I think you're right, though. You can be influenced by, the groups that you're in 100%.
It's actually true, because what happens, like I remember Melanie best friends getting engaged, so Melanie wants us to get engaged, and it is like a contagion. It's like a conspiracy. It's like they all decide at once, and it's like the domino effect. There is that, but the way she was speaking, she seems the first person within her group to have reached that point. And good luck to her.
Yeah, and getting older is just like that. You know, my mother, I actually called one of my specials One Day You'll Understand, but my mother used to love saying that, and it used to annoy me because I didn't know. But then there's so many things that she said, One Day You'll Understand, that I understood. And like this for you is the moment where you're going, oh, I get it. I desire these things now. And that's, and you should go with it. I tell you, if I could do it all again, I would have had kids younger.
Yeah.
I mean, I still don't have kids, but
it's funny.
You need energy, man.
Yeah, but I would have had them older because I was wiser.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, you've had them young, so you know that. But I haven't had them young, and I know that you did it right. You did it right, John.
Mel, Des said we did it right.
When I was in my 30s, not with no kids, I had a great time, and I was happy that I didn't have kids. But now that I'm nearly 50, and I still don't have kids, and I'm going, you really need a lot of energy for these motherfuckers. When my friends visit, you know, if we have friends that have young kids and they visit, I'm like, holy shit, this is going to be hard. I'm sure it was hard when you were young too, but
but
you weren't putting your back out picking them up. You know,
put your back out picking them up. No, you
because like, you know, when I was in my 20s and 30s, like I used to really get a kick out of like, and you know, being the fun uncle, like being the uncle that like makes all the kids laugh. And, you know, like it was like almost like the performer's like satisfaction of like the kids think I'm hilarious and, you know, throw me. And, you know, and now I'm like, somebody else needs to do that role.
Yeah.
You know,
it's funny. You're going to have kids so that they can push you around on wheels.
Yeah, literally. Oh, yeah. My kid, you got to be just about old enough to like, you know, get me into the wheelchair. Hopefully they'll care. That's the other thing. As I say in my show, you know, the thing that nobody factors into like having kids to look after when you're older is they might not give a fuck.
They might not give a fuck. There's a good chance.
That's
if they're anything like the father, they'll be saying, "Look, give me a break. I'm only 35."
Hey, listen, if they're anything like their father, they'll be there. Because I was there. That's all I'm saying. You know
Des, would you bring your kids up in the city?
Yeah, I'm from Queens, which is the city boundaries, but it was definitely semi-suburban. Yeah. But where we live in the city now is really set up for kids. I'm a fan of certain aspects of the city life. I also get that you could do the suburban life, and that would also be awesome. But the thing about my building in the city is that it's 4 humongous buildings are part of the one co-op, and we have like a private garden in the middle of the city, which is very safe. But what's great about it is that all the kids in the building, because it's like our building is a population of like a small Irish town, and all the kids hang out down in the private garden, so it almost feels like the 80s.
Yeah.
You know, except
that's nice.
The kids aren't there on their own, and they're not there with their parents either. It's all fucking nannies. You know, it's all like the kids are out there playing in a way that feels like back in the day because it's gated and it's safe.
Yeah.
So actually, I'm a fan because, like, if you raise your kids in the suburbs, it's like a lot of admin and not a lot of freedom these days.
Yeah.
So yes, I'll raise my kid in the city, and I'll deal with all the adolescent, you know, torture that comes with raising a kid that's going to be like doing everything too early and all that crap. But that's what happened to me. I ended up okay. My parents hit me; it didn't do me any harm. You know what I'm saying? Well, I started drinking a little too early, doing drugs a little too early. You know. Didn't do me any harm. So whatever. I mean, I'm absolutely convinced that my child is going to have severe issues, but I got through it. Great question. And thank you for calling us zaddies.
I like that. That's the best part of it.
Yeah. Have we got any more, Brad?
Yep.
Des Bishop, what's going on, man? So I'm a white guy. I married a Chinese woman.
Oh, okay.
And I've been trying to, spice things up, right? Trying to learn Mandarin a little bit. Anytime she's mad at me, this is what I tell her. Wo, yo, da ji ba. Hope you like that.
It's something dirty, but I actually, it's something dirty, but the da ji ba, I'm not exactly, I think he's saying he has a hard on. Did I ever tell you you know, when Chinese girls speak dirty routine, which is based on reality. Do you ever do that bit?
No.
Yeah. So actually, so coincidentally enough, when you don't speak the language and you visit a place, a lot of times like a local will like teach you a couple of the bad words, right? So like that's why like everybody knows how to say like "favon culo" or you know like "puta madre," you know, like everyone knows like a couple of curse words in a couple of different languages. Is that wouldn't you say? Like in Greek it's malaka, you know, like so. But because I was such a serious Chinese learner, I wasn't like learning like the dirty words, right? And then my first year, I didn't have it. I was just so focused. I wasn't in a relationship. I didn't, you know, go out with any Chinese girl. Anyway, in my second year, I did have like a pretty serious relationship with a Chinese woman called Xuan Xuan. And so you know, you learn the dirty, you learn the curse words, but you never learn like the language of love, right? So without getting too sexual, the word that Chinese women say when they're like have loving it, when they're being satisfied, is shufu, which
who told you that?
I was hearing it in a real time situation.
So go on, say again, shufu.
Shufu, it means comfortable, right? So this is the whole thing, is it directly translates to English as comfortable, right? But this is the thing with direct translations, like they don't always translate. So like that's what Chinese women say when they're loving it, right? And like some people go, oh, comfortable, that's not much of a word. But like when we speak, when we're, you know, like loving it, for example, like if so say you're an immigrant, you come to the United States or to the UK, you start dating a British guy or an American guy, and he's loving it, and he's going like, oh God, yeah, oh fuck God, yeah, oh God. The person that doesn't speak English as a first language is probably going, why is he getting religious? This is like a very strange thing, right? But of course, we're not getting religious. We're just saying like, oh God. Well, did my mother-in-law wave at you guys?
Like
was it Hannah?
Oh, is it Hannah? Oh, sorry. I saw you guys start waving. Anyway, so
she's just waving, saying, "Hi lads, I'm comfortable."
Yeah. So anyway, so anyway, I had no idea, right? So the joke I say, which is kind of partially true, was like, I was doing my best work, you know, early in the relationship when you're trying to show how much of an amazing lover you are. And I feel like I'm killing it. And suddenly she was like, shufu. And I was like, fucking comfortable? Like a couch? Like a fucking couch? Like, I need more than comfortable. You know?
Yeah, like nothing's touching the sides. Nothing's touching the sides.
I thought I was like Casanova. It turns out I'm the IKEA of cunnilingus in fucking China. But that's my joke. But it is a funny thing about how, like, you know, like sometimes that's why like translation can't always be direct, because you can't directly translate. Imagine you're dubbing like a Chinese porn, and the whole time the girl is like, comfortable. It's like, what kind of woke fucking consent porn is this? Comfortable. I am comfortable. You know, so anyway, whatever.
That's funny.
So that's my. But anyway, I actually kind of think he's saying hard on, but I'm not 100% sure.
Right.
Oh, I think you know what he was saying.
Maybe he'll fill us in.
I think he was saying. I'm sorry. He was saying dodgy. Okay, now I got it. He was saying I have a huge cock, is what he was saying. Yeah. There you go.
I'll be the judge of that.
Yeah. Wow, a rare dirty gay moment from Brad is our gay correspondent, but it's rare he gets dirty gay, but he got a little dirty gay there.
That's funny.
Okay, let's do one more. Let's do one more, and then we're done.
All right. Long-time listener, first-time caller. Got to say, two of my favorite comedians. I'm so glad you're doing this together. Love you both. Love your material. Superman crush on both y'all. So I'm really excited about this. John Bishop, when will you be coming to Chicago next? And two, will you do any more Doctor Who? Because I loved your character on that. And that was awesome. Keep it up. And yeah, check you later.
That's nice. What a nice call that was.
Yeah.
And exclusively for me.
Who needs fucking Taskmaster?
Exactly.
You got Doctor Who.
Exactly. Got that in your locker. So in answer to the question, I'm intending to do a tour of North America next autumn. It's all getting lined up at the moment, and I'm sure Chicago will figure on that. So it will happen, and it'll be next autumn. Doctor Who, no more intention to be in Doctor Who, but that's not my final line on it. That depends on what happens, because as a companion of the Doctor, there's only ever been one companion who apparently has died, apparently, within the stories, although that's vague. All the companions leave Doctor Who with a chance that they can come back when the Doctor has been through whatever travels that they're going through. And at the moment, the Doctor's gone through another regeneration. So there's going to be a new Doctor, a new series. Who knows? They may arrive back into where my character Dan is living, and he pops up. That's the good thing about it. People do pop up years after they've been in it. So, and it was such a great thing to do. I would definitely be pleased if that happened. But if it doesn't, I'm just grateful for the time I had.
Great question. And great,
That was a good question.
great broad fan base. You know what we need to get? We need to get a few more English accents on the bonus episodes.
I know.
So to the UK listener,
yeah,
it's time to step it up.
We get Americans, we've had the
Irish.
Australians, haven't we? We have Irish. Yeah.
Step it up.
We're going to try and make it easier as well by getting a WhatsApp number sorted.
That's
which
right.
Hopefully
So
we'll have done
by next week. We should have the
Yeah.
WhatsApp.
Yeah, that'll help.
Yeah.
But that was great. They were good questions then. Very good.
Thank you so much, everybody. And well, as you know, like and subscribe. Listen, bonus episodes now too. Spread the word.
Yeah,
if you want something to look
like it,
forward
we'll
to,
do more of them. But I like doing these. I like doing these interaction ones. I really enjoy them, because you get thrown curveballs, so you just don't know.
if you're looking forward to next week's bonus episode should have a sound effect of a slot machine. So come back next week. Like and subscribe. Spread the word about the podcast. Thank you for being a member of the congregation. You know what the bonus episode's like for the congregation? Like people that went to like weekday mass.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
For some people, Sunday mass just wasn't enough. They needed more mass.
Need more mass.
So
and
those
you get closer.
for our weekday mass congregants, you're very welcome.
All right. Take care, everyone. Have a good week.
Bye.